Wow. Look at all of this. Oh my god. We don't have any skips yet. Oh, those are cheap. You can only skip once, but it's cheap. Even with all this much spent, it's cheap. And get experience instead. Weird. Isn't that just another reroll, basically? Well, sort of yes, sort of no. Anyway, hey everybody. Cameron from TheGameCoop. We're playing some Vampire Survivors today. Because this game is amazing. And I can't get enough. And we've got a lot to do. Chivos, there's only one left. For now. There's been even more updates recently. Whole new characters, whole new maps. Ridiculous. But the next, newest, most fabulous one left is survive 15 minutes in Molise. That unlocks a skip again? Maybe? Maybe a double skip? Who can say? But there it is. So, that's the target for today. Being only 15 minutes of the 30 minutes of available time, generally, it seems like it's going to be a little bit interesting. I might do Popea, duration. I enjoy some good duration action. We got lots of buffs going on, so we can maybe play with that for a bit. We'll see. We don't have any skips, but we'll buy one probably after our first run. Provided we're not completely and utterly annihilated. We'll see. So let us begin. Confirm. Starto. And then, behold, Mad Forest. Hyper mode. Gold bonus. Nice. Library. Gold bonus. Luck bonus. Nice. Dairy plant. Also golden luck. We have managed to beat each of these. And we even got to Green Acres. Looking at ridiculous. Even managed that one time now. But I haven't played in Molise, I think, at all. Although it has hyper mode. Oh my god. Disgusting. We'll start with regular. We want to try to live for 15 minutes. So we'll just see. Shall we begin? Alright. What is this? That's nothing but plants? Alright. None of these are particularly actually good for us. None of these are duration at all. Are we going to use a reroll immediately? We can do a fire wand. It's decent. It's not duration though. It's projectiles. Number of projectiles is always going to be a fairly solid choice though, isn't it? Area is also good with this, so the axe is a potential. It feels bad to start, and it also feels bad to reroll. Very first thing. We'll hit axe. We'll do the axe because maybe it'll be good. Magic wand, always fantastic. But nothing really good in duration. Birds, love duration. Garlic, useless with duration. Magic wand is fabulous though, and cooldown is good for pretty much everything. So like, we'll probably get the book, which means we can get the big wand. I have no idea what this map is like though. If it's just plants the whole time? Surely no, right? YOLO, let's go birds. Okay. Interestingly, that seems to be entirely plants. Oh my god. Well, we do need this for the thing eventually. Oh my god. Alright, we'll get it. I'm not delighted by that, but... Pichon! We'll do the bird again. So, like, move speed is maybe really important in this? Song of Mana. Ooh, Rune Tracer. Duration's good for that. Speed is also good for that. Well, we're already locked into bird, so we need to leave a spot for bird. And I'd like to do the Bible as well, if possible. So this would be our last selection. We can also just bump up the area. Let's stick to what we're doing. Area and duration. So now I can move a bit sideways. Isn't that nice? Attract orb is good. We'll just do axe level 2. This is a very interesting one so far. Like, literally nothing bad happens except... Hey, there's the Bible. Nothing bad happens except for... Like, are there going to be enemies at some point? How do I survive here for 15 minutes? What is this? Should I not be smacking that? It was fine. It was fine to smack. Do the plants encroach? There's that other thing that's going to happen. I feel like this level's maybe a bit broken for this character. No, not the clover. John again. Burps, burps all the time. Burps, burps all the time. Scent water spellbinder. We'll need that. Scent water is good. It has duration. Number of projectiles again, always useful. We could also play with the idea of the pentagram. An experience in destroying everything on the screen seems pretty good. Of course, we have to get lucky enough to roll the pentagram for one of our weapons, and that would lock us into pentagram bird. And then once we got the birds combined, we could do like Santa water or something. It's a thought. I think we'll go with it. We're not getting cooldown. Crownless maybe. Well, we can lock in cooldown. We can still commit to cooldown. Speaking of, is there anything on the map? No, nothing on the map. There's a map now. Did you know? Oh my god. We'll just endlessly travel up. Is this a move speed build? Look, pentagram, there it is. Oh lord. This is a very strange map, you know. Okay, so we need ebony wings. That's the last thing we're getting there. Oh no. Okay, I don't want to increase this yet, because that'll increase health, even though it doesn't seem like the quantity and frequency has much to do with who knows. But I think I'm going to use up a reroll and grab Song Mint. There we go. Oh. New and interesting trees are forming. This is a very interesting place. Ebony wings, there they are. Alright, locked and loaded. Our build is, for the most part, for now, set. I wonder how defensive we'll have to be. Is this just like a silly farming zone? I'm here for it. We'll definitely want area. Area's gonna be a big deal for all of our attacks. Plus axe. Gotta get the good stuff. Area cooldown duration. The big combo. Just wade through all this stuff like this. And it's gone, including all of our stuff on the ground. Now, Song of Mana or Pentagram. So we can like... We can maybe leave Pentagram to the end and just like push it. What have we got here? Book, got it. Birds, got it. Crown, got it. Okay, we're in a good spot. We could get the Attract Orb and the Hollow Book, and that'll get us sorted. Hollow Book for sure. Attract Orb helps a lot. Yeah, let's do this. Crown and Attract Orb together make a pretty good leveling combo. And there's that. Oops. Carelessly walking into spiderwebs. Empty tome. There it is. Bam. Sorted. There's our build, for the most part. I wonder if the plants start encroaching, you know? It's just sort of like a gimme zone. Or I wonder if it's based on how far you go. Oh, sayonara, plants. Keep an eye out for the these. Maybe run along the paths that are gonna have that stuff. I'm sure. There doesn't seem to be much challenge in this one, but I'm like pretty worried. Like maybe this just gives you a time to build your build first, and then you're inundated at like the 10-minute mark. I've never played this map before, so I have literally no idea what to expect. Let's start maxing out the Song of Mana, actually. Look at that area. Oh, it's nice. Big booms. Big lot of booms. There it goes. Actually appears that for the most part the area will sort us to just move. Ooh, red plants. Alright, big Song of Mana. Oh, it does sort of do a circular thing. Hey, that's helpful. Let's keep focusing on typically a terrible thing to do, but maybe in this playthrough it's fine. Nice. Cooldown's good. Pichon. Pichon. Bible. Great, we love it. efficient to move sideways like that at all. Let's get range. Look at everything. Everything! It looks like we can fairly safely move sideways as long as the thing's rolling. Song of Man is kind of a broken ability. It's really good area denial. I wonder if you could do this with like a pure area denial build. Because like the Santa Water is not going to actually be very good because it follows you while you're moving, and if you need to move for the most part, normally I go all in on weapons, but killing things fine. But if you need to move, it'll follow you, and it'll just be behind everything. Now it'll kill things that are respawning, I suppose, but that's not actually super helpful for us. Alright, maxed out crown. Seems good. Maybe silly, actually. Probably should have gone for proper stuff like damage and area and range. And hey, we like those. Row. 10 minutes exactly. Old man spotted. Oh, good. Oh, good. Wings. Hello, old man. How are you doing? And evolved. Goods. Bam. Disgusting. Empty tome? Cooldown? Yeah, we love that. Absorb range. Again, probably. What are we going if not the wings? If not Santa Water, we could get Magic Wand, but that won't be super helpful actually. But that's the only thing we have here. We get the Rune Tracer, I guess. That'd be okay. But again, we're not really building projectiles, so it's not as good. Man, who can say? I'm doing this though, because since we just got our Giga range, I want to collect all the XP that exists. So even now we're moving a little bit side to side. God, it's ridiculous. Put y'all in the lake. Nice. Eliminated from the pool. With our big area like this, I wonder if it's actually going to be better to travel sideways. Nah, we'll just leave more stuff on the ground. I guess it would be better to travel sideways if we are trying to grab those and then grab the vacuum orb. Because this will leave more stuff on the ground that the vacuum will collect. Unless we blow it all up, of course. The density. Let's definitely push the wings now. Area might have been good as well. Because it'll clear like all of these. And then if we see a vacuum, we can run and grab it. One of the best things about this game, I can sip coffee, playing with one hand. Incredible. Did we leave our bird behind? There they are. Oh my god. The birds are slower than us. That is an interesting thing. Come on, burbs. Come on, burbs, you can do it. Come on. Come on, burbs. That's weird. I did not know you could leave the birds behind. Hey, one of those vacuum motors should be great about yeah. Just gonna grab one of those, right? Wouldn't that be great? Whoa, so many old men. Excuse me, my dear codger. Just coming through here. Sorry about that. So things we're leaving till the end. Pentagram and skull. Area. Finish off cooldown. Let's wait for the birds. Hello? Birds? Do you wanna come on over? Gosh, we really need one of vacuum today. Did the birds keep up better for traveling up? Still leave them behind. Interestingly. Okay, birds might not actually be the best choice for this map then, you know? Because they won't be able to keep up ultimately. And we have to move to kill. And we have to kill to get XP. Ebony wings. I'll push for combining the birds if at all possible. Since we're locked into the birds, maybe the upgraded one will loot better? Who can say? We're no longer on the path of light sources. We've done a big whoopsie. It may even just be hard to spot them now. Bible level 3, at last. Nah! Maybe this level's only 15 minutes. Interesting. Interesting, though. Take that, Death. An extra 3 seconds. Suck it down. We got it. Unlocks skip. Nice. So we've got some skips, I guess. Interesting. Well, Chivos. Are we now maxed out on Chivos? It seems. We love it. So, that being the case, what do we want to do? Back. Power-ups. Skips. We don't have enough for the second skip. We'll see what skip does. And then maybe we'll start ramping curse, you know. Do we want to try to do, like, some dumb curse thing with llama? Gains 5% might, move speed, and curse every 10 levels. Max 20% curse. Gross, right? And he starts off with a little extra. We're at 20%. He starts with 10%. And then levels up to 20% curse? Or maybe he levels to 30% curse? He starts with the axe, though, which is the most troubling one. But I suppose what we would scale for him would be projectiles, obviously, and then area, and then cooldown. Might be good. want to try? Just for giggles? I've also never played with Christine. Starts with 1 extra level. I don't know what that means. Do you like level up instantaneously? Is that what that means? Because I don't know what the point of the skip is except to like just skip, you know? Temporary area bonus. Extra health. Santa water. Can't move very well. Big duration. Big speed. Do you want to do a Demario Rune Tracer build? I've never even tried. But that seems like it would be fun. Big speed and duration. Let's do it YOLO. And let's do everyone's favorite stage, the inlaid library on Hyper, LOL. Can we even make it over here before we die? Oh my god, I don't know if we can. I think we're about to die though, hilariously. Yeah, so you can just skip it. Interesting. We need to survive badly. I always like the magic wand on this level anyway. What are we gonna do? Rune Tracer, right. Projectiles. Projectiles and speed and cooldown. So, yes. We're gonna get absolutely wrecked. We got the guy who can't move. Oh, we're playing on Hyper. The big challenge. Challenge mode. Oh no. Projectiles and speed are good with either of these. Let's see, what do we want? This might be fine, actually. And this just does a ton of damage. Do we want to dual wand it? I don't think we want the Santa water, though. For sure. I think this is the safer bet right now, frankly. Because we're going to get absolutely owned. Like, we might just need to have, like, garlic to start this. Oh my god. He's so slow. He can't even move. Oh my god. We might just die. Which will be fine. Yep. There's our one revive. We made it. We're still alive. We're still in business, boys. Woo! Stay back! If the garlic pops up, I'm probably gonna grab it. Just saying. Do we want to invest too heavily in anything right now? We should probably just stick with our current weapons for now and try to not get absolutely wrecked. Because I don't really want the garlic. Because we're not doing an area build. Yes! Get some! Get some with my doubled Bibles for a second. So having two weapons that fires at closest is extremely helpful for now. Oh my god. Yeah. So it's basically how we're surviving for the moment. The magic wand keeping things at bay, and then the cross just bonking. No. We do need the clover for the cross, right? Let me double check that. I believe it's the clover for the cross. It's the clover for the cross. Plus, that'll help us generally. And we don't need damage right now, so I think I'll go with that. I got without the power-ups, this run would already be over. hyper. Rune tracers, there we go. Oh, we're in business, boys. Woo, woo. Okay, so we need a duplicator. We'll get the hollow tome from the thing. Alright, good. Here we go. Hollow tome? Empty tome? Is that what it's called? Anyway. You big boy. Whoa! Oh my god. Extra projectile, yes. All the more, keep things away from us, please. Whoa! We just gotta run from the dang thing. An additional projectile on the bottom? Yes. Some delicious floor chicken. We love it. Oh my god, even more defensive. Start traveling a little bit in the wrong direction, all note. Alright. I just had to start running. Doing the old zigzag. Nice. Bracer's a great idea. Projectile speed. That'll help both the Bibles and the Rune Tracer. And the cross to some extent. Now we have slightly slower enemies. Attract orb? Yes, please. It's probably a stupid pickup at this moment, but... considering we're not moving very fast, I just really like it. Bible? For sure. Get in here. Take that. Hit escape. Clover. We'll take it. Thanks. Look at all these goods over here. I want them. I desire them. Wand. Yes. Yeah. We definitely don't want the knives. That's going to be a bit useless to us. We want the duplicator, for sure. What else are we looking for? It's a bit of a good question, I suppose. Nice. I think our Bibles basically come back the second they die right now. That's great. Crown? Not really. Projectiles. What's good? Let's look since we have the opportunity. So, projectiles. Fire Wand's great. We can do Fire Wand. And then we can either do the Song of Mana again, which would probably be fine. Give us some real good area denial, which we'll need eventually. Yeah, that's maybe a great idea. We can also increase our curse with that. So if we're getting, what we're getting is, well, Fire Wand needs spinach though. So that's a bit of a quandary. So if we get Fire Wand, spinach, I'm just looking at the list here, and then Song of Mana, duplicator, we don't have room for the skull. We can only do one of the two. Okay, so let's maybe skip out on Song of Mana then. We want the duplicator for sure. We're scaling projectiles. And then probably the Fire Wand will be... You know what? We'll do whichever one we run into first. If we find the Fire Wand first, we'll do Fire Wand. If we find Song of Mana first, we'll do Song of Mana and Skull. And we'll do Fire Wand and Spinach. Whichever one we run into first. We have Spinach here, but we'll get the proper thing first. Alright, there we go. Plan sorted. I don't know that we could do wrong with either. One's going to be more offensive, one's going to be more defensive, I suppose. Really, once we get our Song of Vespers up, we should be okay defensively, because we'll have the wand and And level 8. Nice. So next mini boss we run into. I suppose we could also do Thunder Band or Thunder Loop, whatever it's called. Strictly speaking, that also scales with projectiles. It doesn't use speed. Oh, well. Whoopsie doodle. Fancy guy? I saw you in there. Will you evolve my thing for me, please? It did not. It did not evolve it. But it did give us some upgrades. Alright. That's fine. Oh no, we don't want any of these. Reroll it is. Lightning ring. No. I'm not super against the lightning ring, but it's not our plan. Right? Because our plan was, I've already forgotten, plan was either Fire Wand and Spinach or Mana and Skull. Because we're getting the duplicator for sure. But that still leaves us with one other item. One other weapon. We had something planned, and I've forgotten what it was. Dear Lord. Projectiles? Help me? Projectiles? So what have we got? This is for that. We'll get the thing for this. This is for that. We're not getting the knives. This is mutually exclusive because I don't want Santa water. And then this is just that, so that's just that. So we could do lightning ring, I guess. What's the other good projectile one? The fire wand. And we could roll fire wand and not worry about it. I'd prefer lightning ring, frankly, to an unevolved fire wand. Let's not worry about it for now. I don't know what my plan is. I don't know what my plan is. I don't know what my plan is. These are all a bit. Attract orb. Nice. Now we don't have to move as far, which saves us time, because we're an old man with frail hips. And we must walk carefully and carry a big cross, even though it's relatively small. Projectiles. Do that. Get wrecked! Get wrecked by my Bibles! It's Bible time! Spinach again. No. Pass through one more enemy? Absolutely. We'll take that. Wreck even more bad guys. And here's the travel wave. But we'll actually be able to do okay during the travel wave. Our damage is okay right now. He said walking directly into an enemy. Alright, and here's the tome. Look, we got 3 tomes this roll. Nice. Helpful. So now we just hang out here until we fill out our accessories. 1 duplicator, please. We could walk to the furthest one if we want as well. Just start making our way back. Rather than backtracking through all of this space. That's maybe a good idea. Furthest one is not that far. Because we'll have to backtrack anyway to go for the mask. And we're a frail old man, as previously stated. Who's gonna be moving a little slow. Bad guys, if you could come to me, that would be great. That would be especially keen. A little trouble getting by. Rune Tracer? Sure. Go for it, bud. Books. Books. I don't think I've ever successfully had a run as this lad. So trying this one on hyper right now is a little wild. Man, if we didn't have the revive, we would have just that would have been the end right there. Sadly, we don't now have a revive for later. However, we're doing okay. Spinach again. It's really pushing the spinach. Always weapons. Whenever necessary. Whenever possible. That's just how it should be. And now, the small dudes wave. Come here, you big booger. Eat books. Give to me. And evolution, please. No. Again, no evolution. Robbed. Absolutely robbed. Nope. Yep. Hello, duplicator, please. Look how far they're making this old man walk. Just to get some gems on the ground. Extra projectile? Yes! Although, not super helpful because it's actually scattering stuff around right now. Priest spitting fire. Ta-da! Song of Men it is. I wanted this one. I wanted to try this one again. Especially because I want to try it with, like, this sort of setup. We're not scaling area, so it'll feel a little bit bad, but... No, none of those. Just look how many there are, though. Just go back and pick them off. Empty Tome, Song of Man at level 2, sure. I actually forget. Do you scale area by default? No. Maybe? No. This is our bonus one. He's a duration and speed boy. So the projectilist thing you can imagine. Sure. Cross him. And we'll get cooldown eventually. But now we should be like extremely sure. We should be fairly extremely defensive. So now we want the duplicator in the skull. Oh my god, duplicator in the skull. Can you even imagine? Let's do this. That. I don't know if it was smart to grab level 8 for that. Because we're gonna ruin a precious evolution for that. I feel like we're fairly disgustingly defensive now as well. Don't you mean delightfully defensive? In the Book of Vespers in the Song of Mana working together, I think will be just disgusting. Receive damage. Mana. And? 3 things. Hey, look, sure enough, it did the sword first. Fine, fine. Fine. Okay, so we need Duplicator and Skill. I think that's actually the worst upgrade. It does like way more damage, and it hits a lot of stuff, but there's less projectiles. I saw the cross up there, we'll probably get it on the way back. Because you need way more projectiles and cooldown to make the sword worth it, really. Ideally, we will have more projectiles and we will have more cooldown, but oh my god, Song of Mana. Paying its dues there. Rune Tracer, right? We don't really need duration for now. Oopsies. I got in there a little bit. This is the way that'll test how strong your stuff is. Sure, I'll get a bit more luck, that's fine. Just to have more choices every time, if possible. Another one, please. An upgrade. Give it to us, we desire it. I must level up the stuff. No. Only coin. Rude. We did not need coin. And yet he gave to us coin. And luck, sure. What is our luck at? 90%? Cool. So that means we should generally always get a 4th choice, right? I think that's maxed out now as well, yeah. So we'd have to find like one more luck thing on the ground, which happens occasionally. I don't know if it can go above 100% and what that means as well. It just means like 100% more. Oopsies, pushing it a bit. He's an old man as well. I didn't even touch anything. Just took some damage. Just from being old. Luckily, 4 chickens still just what the doctor ordered. Rune Tracer. I have an upgrade, please. More than one would be acceptable as well. Actually, don't know if it can upgrade more than once at a time. There they are. Great. Unholy Vespers. We decided to forsake the cloth. We were swayed by the Song of Mana. And now we like unholy things. We've gone full pagan. Which is not necessarily unholy at all. But, and Song of Mana Lake. Great. Fantastic. Now we're clearing just absolutely everything. Get completely wrecked. Let me get them jams. No. Not you. Probably Lightning Ring. Rune Tracer. Hey, Duplicator, any minute now. Oh, the wave. Come forth if you dare. Oh my god, look at this. Dreadful. We haven't used our skip either. I don't know what that does. We've got nothing we can upgrade. Currently. Maybe we'll just leave this on the ground. For now. Don't worry, we'll be back for it. if nothing else, when we do the, when we finally get what we want for... We'll get the book, and then we can do the wand. Spicy nugs? It's coming down to it, isn't it? It's coming down to it. Yeah, we definitely... No. Here it is. Ugh. Duplicate. Good lord, finally. Oh, that dramatic enhancement. The duplicate level 2. Oh, we're gonna get locked into stuff soon here. One skull, please. Desirous of skull. Thank. I guess we'll pick up this one. The bone's not a terrible idea, you know. But I think it's only one. It's only one bone, but it's basically another rune tracer. But we'll have 4 of them, and they'll travel fast, and they bounce. I ain't against it. And I think it also works with duration as well. You know what? We can do bone. We can do bone, and then we just need skull. And that's it. Because there's either bone or lightning ring, right? And I think bone is actually going to be better than lightning ring. Lightning ring will do area, but we're not scaling area. It also has the duration aspect to some extent. But I think this will do better because it works with duration and speed. And that's what we're doing right now. We're doing bone. Plus, it gives us something to pick pretty much every time while we wait for this go. Oh, let's pick this up. Actually, it's probably a dumb idea to pick this up. Until we have what we're looking for. Oh my god, the skull piece. We might get a little screwed not getting a skull. It is what it is. But I would prefer if we could get a skull piece. Thanks. Because we're wasting a level of choice by grabbing those. Skull, please. Oh god. Can't have skull. We might not need it with like the sheer number of projectiles and stuff we've got, but I'd really prefer if we actually did in fact get. Look at. We could also do candelabra door. Worst come to worst. One more chance. I want skull though. Give me the goods. Gah. Skull, come on, we can do it. Give me that sweet, sweet skull. Skull! Candelabra door it is. sad day. Oops, what am I doing? Being a little silly. That was actually a bit wasted. Not that matters too much. We'll get that. We'll get that. That should probably be the wand. Yep. Alright. Good. Yeah, we gotta walk a bit. We can do... That doesn't matter. We'll get them all eventually. We're throwing some big bones around. No bones about it. And get. And then there's one more. We'll probably level in there as well. Ridiculous. All of the projectiles. All of the speed. All of the bouncies. Nice. And now we just press on to the other side of the map. Doing a small murder to everything. Just a small one though. And look, we're only 18 minutes in. Build is basically done. Sad day about the skull though. That would have increased everything. It would be fun to do a true area denial build with like, who would be the best for it? Maybe this guy actually, with garlic, Unholy Vespers, oops, and no, there's no point in going back to this now, really, it's just gonna be cash. I just see cash on the ground. I didn't even see a boss coming in either. Cash! We love cash though, cash is very good. Everyone will always take cash. Maybe that's what we'll do for our last playthrough, our last run. Floor chicken. Maybe we'll just do a full area denial. Maybe we'll try the Old Man Garlic. We tried Old Man Priest, next Old Man Garlic, because it'll make the start dramatically easier. And if we're planning to go with garlic anyway, might as well, right? Oopsies. Oh my god, we can just get absolutely owned. I wonder where the bottom of my character is, where things originate. Is it his feet? Sort of hard to say. This looks about even, right? So it's like his ankles. Is that more? Something like that. Oh my god, look at it. Sorry. The sheer mass of projectiles is just disgusting. And for how long they last, and how many extra we get. It's pretty neat. The only thing that might be better is if we did Mortaccio, old Bone Boy himself, because he'll start with bones. And if we get Rune Tracer, it might be better because he'll just get more projectiles. They won't last as long, but you'll have more of them. And if you still scale duration, because you'll probably pick up Book anyway, well, it's a good question if you'd still pick up Book. I imagine Book would still be very helpful because Unholy Vesper still scales with speed and projectiles. I think I did that once and I picked up the knives, and the knives still felt really bad. Knives is particularly good to start, but as soon as you have any other area denial, it just sort of feels bad. Come get some. Come get some. Because basically, right now, we just need cash, right? We just need cash to go pick up an extra skip, I think. If that unlocked the second one, which we didn't check. Floor chicken, please. No. Big bag coin. We want the cash. Bat doesn't know what's coming. Hyper mode! Oh, we also need more... Oh, nice. Big cash. We need more, I just noticed something. There we go. Fixed. Jeez. Nice. What was I saying? Something about something? Yeah, definitely. We need cash for more curse. It would be fun to play like a projectile curse boy as well. Do basically this build, but to do to the axes. I mean, we do axes instead of the sword, basically. We passed it. We actually passed it. Old man walked right past it. Jeez, old man. Points? I got so caught up in thinking about floor chicken. Can we still squeeze by the cannon? Not quite. Okay, there. Don't think we can quite see. I think it's on a table. Oh, we left a chest back there. That's fine. We'll be going backward, I suppose. Almost there. Point. Should be right about here. There it is. Ghetto. Now, if you discard it, it goes away, by the way. Learn that on Dairy, unfortunately. Speaking of, maybe we'll play in Dairy next round. Maybe we'll try an area denial in Dairy. Sounds pretty fun. I'll have to get a little lucky. Shouldn't be too bad. And we don't need the magic wand for area denial. Not really. Look at this. Look at this. God, I can't even see the icons. No problem. Look, it's way over here. Mask, mask, mask. Helpful. Give me all them ducats. Coins. How low can we be before we... Because we're missing the coins that are on the bottom here. Might be too high. I think we're getting most stuff though. That's on the bottom there. We're missing some top stuff, but that's okay. Just want to make sure we're not missing like the torches that spawn on the bottom. Like we're still just wading through all this stuff. It's not even a big deal. Yep, come at me, bats. Come at me, batsy. Oh, I forgot the dude who spawns at 25 minutes. He just stood on us and we just ripped instantly. Incredible. Whoopsie doodle. I forgot it. That's okay. That was a fun run. Song of Mana doing pretty good. Rune Tracer, huge damage. Heaven Sword, big DPS. And actually Rune Tracer still doing pretty good DPS. The Bone. We had it for a very short time. Pretty good though. Man, I think projectile build seems pretty good. Let's do let's try area denial in Dairy. How does that sound? Should we start with Poe. So permanent 25 pickup radius, very helpful, and 30 max health. Who cares? Starts with garlic. Great. Let's try him. We'll try for book, Santa water, song, and what else? Maybe pentagram. Whatever comes our way. The ring is okay too, but we don't need projectiles. More projectiles is still good because it still helps the book and Santa water. So it doesn't hurt anything. And if we run into the duplicator and we run into the lightning ring, we'll take it because it still does area. But we're gonna be doing area and duration probably. Permanent pickup radius. Isn't that such a bad one as well? Old man Poe, come on. Because if we're scaling duration, we'd still want to do like Demario again or something. Because no one has a proper long-term area. There is someone with area. Maybe we'll do her for the projectile build? Nah. Projectile really should be Mortaccio, right? More projectiles every 20 levels, max plus 3. Disgusting. Just disgusting. But we should definitely do him for the projectile build. Maybe Llama. For the curse. I think he's just generically, hey, if you're farming gold, that's what you want. But area denial should either be... Oh, we also have some cash. Hold on. Power up. What do we want to spend it on? What have we got? Another skip? Seems great, right? If just nothing is good, we definitely should buy that. Can we afford another curse? Sure can't. Can we afford some speed? We can. We can almost afford 2 speeds. If we got rid of max health, we could afford it. Hold on. Let me go to the calculator. There's actually a pretty decent calculator for this. Vampire Survivors Power Up Calculator. Maybe if you Google that, you'll find something useful. So we've got 113,000. So we can't quite get all of that. What do we want the least in this? I guess the speed. What if we just do 1? Still can't quite afford that. Interesting. I don't know if that's accurate. We'll give it a try. Alright, so, of course, revival. Most expensive, buy it first. Reroll, next most expensive, buy it second. Amount, third most expensive, buy it third. And growth, all the way up to 5. We'll do our 1 curse. We should really start spending some more on that, but it's very expensive. Why skip now? That's not the right price. I'm gonna skip for now. Because like it was really cheap actually at the end. Cooldown is still much more expensive. Luck as well. Greed, oh yeah, can't forget that. Very important to get some greed action in. I wonder if skip because it's... Well, who knows, man? Who knows? Let me just get greed. We need might. Because the second level of skip is maybe expensive. Who can say? Who can say? Cooldown is very important. We got that just now. Cooldown, luck, greed, might, magnet, move speed. Was magnet more expensive just now? I didn't really quite look at that. Duration, area, skip, and then we'll spend whatever we have left on speed, which we can afford both. And then we don't quite have enough for one of those. That's fine. Great. That feels good. Lots of versatility, which we'll need. Great. Back. Start. We're doing it. We're doing Poe. We're just going to go for it. And we'll do it in the dairy plant. On Hyper, God help us. That's probably fine, though, to start at least. Because, oh, we also need to take a break and get some more coffee. And that was a great time for a break. Before we actually hit start, let's take our break. Be right back. Okay, we're back. We're back. Alright, so I've got a plan, roughly, vaguely. We'll do the garlic, of course, so I need the pomarola for that. And then I'm thinking we'll do the birds, right? For bombing the whole thing, just a complete area denial from the birds. Then we'll do the Song of Mana with the skull. We'll need the Bible with the spell thingy, of course. And then probably Santa water. And the orb is just actually on this map, which is nice. The candelabrador's on the map as well, so we can just get those. And then probably our single thing that we'll have for our person is, if possible, the wand with the tome, because the tome gives cooldown and the wand has a good knockback. So that's probably what we'll be trying for, and we'll just see how it goes. And then once we make the birds, we can maybe do lightning ring? Seems like a good idea, because that'd be the only other thing, which would mean the duplicator. And that's the extra. And I'll just type that, duplicator. Cool, neat. So, so our 6 initially will be garlic, of course, both birds, the Bible, and the Song of Mana. And then I guess the Santa water. Those will be the things we'll shoot for. Anyway, yeah, let's do it. Bam. Whoosh. Begin. Whoopsies. We start with the wand, I suppose. Oh, there's also the pentagram. I forgot about the pentagram crown. We'll put that as a possibility. The crown is actually probably a good idea, because we have the candelabrador and the attraction orb on the map. So that actually frees up 2 other slots for like the crown and something else. Pentagram is most definitely area denial. Well, we'll just see. We'll do the ones that we know we want first. Oh, and here's the duplicator. Well, it's definitely what we want out of these. Look how fast. Come on over, you scum. We'll just let him collect, and then we'll run up and grab that. Just AFK for a bit. Garlic level 2, sure. Even better. We can be a bit aggressive now, actually. Come here, come on. Let's go. Come here. Okay, let's just do that. We can spend some time traveling early. And I just sort of automatically started going over here, but do we want area first? I think the pickup will generally serve us best. And then we can swing down here, like that. Yeah, okay. And we can basically just rush to it right now. Because most everything, oops, he says, nearly dying. We don't want the fire wand. Okay, like that means business. It's not tete-a-tete with that fellow. Whoa. In the end, we wrecked him. We'll have some garlic, thanks. Really use some floor chicken. We're already in need of floor chicken. Distressingly. Look, here it is. We don't need this. We don't need that. Crown? Let's do crown. Let's commit to the... Let's commit to the pentagram. The skull. We know we need it. So we'll take it. That's especially troublesome. It looks like it's not really affecting us right now, which is really good news. Move a little bit carefully. I'm trying to remember, there's like a way you can sort of, birds! There's a way you can sort of cheese the... Don't need candelabra door. Do we want Santa water? We do eventually want Santa water, but do we want it now? Let's see, what have we got? Garlic? Check. Wand. Yes. Oh man, maybe we shouldn't have done wand, actually. The cooldown is extremely helpful, but we don't need the wand specifically. It'll probably help us with our single target, though. Because we need the other bird, and then only one other thing we can do right now. And that really should be the Bible. Oh gosh, but then we got the skulls, so we need the pentagram. Or no, we have the crown, so we need the pentagram, the skulls for this. Man, maybe we've already screwed up. Should we restart? I feel like we've been pretty lucky so far, though. We'll get the bird. And we shouldn't have done the wand. Today I learned. Let's move that down the list. So like the critical ones would be garlic, both birds, Song of Mana, Bible, Santa water, right? But this isn't useful to us yet. We're getting really too deep into the... Yeah, let's take some damage as well. So I'm gonna actually have to move around a bit. Should probably do damage. We're already sort of weak. Look at that. Look at the jukes. Don't need the attract orb. We'll get it. Living the birds as fast as possible is probably a good idea, but if we're committing to the empty tome, because we do need the cooldown. Gosh. I've never done this build before, can you tell? It seems fun though. Definitely not that. We do need this at a time. And we just did get a good damage boost, so maybe we don't need this so much. And this increases the cooldown anyway. Or do we want XP? With this build we need the tome, so the tome will help everything. Mana now does enough damage to kill the green guys. Great. Santa water. No. I'll try to do... we'll just see. I might not do the Santa water at all. Though it is good area denial. The Bible is what we need. That's too good right now. Oh lord. Oh lord. The boys. They're coming for us. Projectile, yeah. We need that knockback so bad with the bosses spawning. Ooh, that hyper mode! Oh my god. You don't want to use the revive yet? Lightning Ring, get out of here. Although I desire you, you are one of the least important ones that we have, because we can't control the damage. We want to start from our character and move outwards. Some big garlic buffs. Oh lord. Big garlic buffs. We don't have the Pomarola yet, so that doesn't matter too much. We don't need the attract orb. We don't want to level the skull. We'll take the crown. And thanks very much. We definitely need to find some floor chickens. Floor chicken? Helpful. Not floor chicken, but helpful. I still don't know this level very well, so I don't know where to find, aside from in those structures, where to find the lampposts. I know they're generally in one of these, but I don't know how far you have to get for them to respawn as well. I need some chicken pretty bad. Floor chickens! My garlic is actually pretty okay again. Don't want to step on those. They're generally the right direction. Should swing into here for the couple of lampposts that I believe are generally in here. And having the garlic alone is great for things like this, where it just doesn't even matter. No lampposts there. And no lampposts here. Sag. Alright, boss boy. Okay, as long as we don't move too fast, we should generally be okay. Whoa! And look, suddenly lamppost. How it happened. Poor chicken. Thank you. Praise the sun. We should be fine from the projectiles. They shouldn't be able to hit us. The big boys can climb through our stuff from time to time. Oh, he's down here now. Oopsies. So as long as we move a bit carefully, should be alright. I guess we'll do a magic wand again. It's so helpful. Did he rip? Did he rip and drop nothing? Oh lord. No, he's there. Just warping all over the place. The knockback is huge against this guy. Sure. I don't know why I spent so much time fighting him as well. I just sort of get locked into it. Because it's basically a free level up for something that you've got, right? You just gotta deal enough damage to do it. Floor chicken? What splendid timing. Damage is starting to feel a bit bad again. And this is actually like a little cul-de-sac. It's a bad area to be in. If we stay still, it's not too bad. It's not good though. LM. Never mind. LMAO. Oh dear. That's a real problem. That's a real problem. Just take a tiny bit of damage just to get out of there. Get out of dodge. Or we shouldn't have played on hyper. Not the skull. Yeah, magic wand. To be fair, the magic wand has probably saved us a fair amount so far. But we need yet another floor chicken, if you can even believe it. Okay, we're practically on top of the thing, so let's try to level now. Again, we don't really want to waste. We want to try to level and then farm some, oh, balls. We need the other bird. It has to be the other bird. we can take a number of accessories. We've got the skull for that. It has to be the bird so we can get the pentagram. Yeah, geez. This one's a bit borked. But it is what it is, you know? We have to do the other bird. We need the ebony wings in order to make both birds. And then we can do either the pentagram or Santa water, whichever one comes first, I suppose. I'd feel better with the pentagram, though, I think. And it would be good to get that last. We have to do the bird. And then as far as, like, the things are... We need the Pomerella. And... we need the Spillamabob. Is this worth a reroll? At this juncture, probably. Well, we can do Bible. That'll be fine. Just generally making that stronger will help hurt anything at all. Let's get this. 4 chicken. Fabulous. That's outstanding. Silly wave. Ooh, what came in? Some stuff is just slipping through. Pentagram. Shoot, but we have to have the bird next. It has to be the bird, otherwise this bird will be useless. We're throwing away a tremendous amount of damage if we don't get the other bird next. Is anything ready for level up? Nope. If we get the Pomerella, the garlic will. Plus we need to fill up our item slots. And that'll help us with health. Magic wand. I regret the wand. I wasn't thinking properly when I included it. It does have knockback, and it's maybe kept us alive this long. But, because like it's extremely helpful. You see all these things getting smashed around. Tractor, Santa water, magic wand again. Oh lord. Oh, weather the storm, bro. Weather the storm. Oh my god. They just kept coming. Well, there's our revive. Pomerella. There we go. Garlic, please. There's no, yeah, nice. There's no guarantee it levels it, but... praise be. Nah. So that's what I was expecting. I was expecting just a short wave, and then they stop. But maybe if you stay in the wave, they just keep coming. Spellbinder, we need that quite badly as well. Spellbinder, that's what it's called. Spell something? Spellbinder. There, I've corrected it. Or magic wand to 8. We're sure to get the magic wand to 8. We're not sure to get the spellbinder again. And we need it rather badly. I'm curious what's knocking things back so much. It seems to be the magic wand, but things are just like leaping away sometimes. Is it the book? Yep. Chicken! Come on in here, old man. The old man said to the old man. And lovely. Nice. Oh! Move out of the wave. Move out of the wave. Magic wand, please. Nice. It seems to have a high chance of upgrading, and that's exceptionally helpful for us right now. Holy smokes. Oh, we can go get the attractor orb now. Our thing is full. We have all of the accessories we're going to have. For now. Orb. 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 Okay, so now we'll go to the move speed thing down there. Oh my god. Dear Lord. And the candelabra door. And we really don't need to spend time fighting, I suppose. Except for the big boy. It would be good to kill the big boy. He just leaps away with the slightest touch. Nice. Useful. And we need those ebony wings. I'm sort of inclined to level Song of Mana some more. Because we're traveling. And I want to do heaps big damage. Oh man, we're on a lots of little guys wave, which is where we'll excel. Travel over, not that way. A little bit slower side to side. Let's see, pentagram? No. Ebony wings, must have. Look at all these dudes. Ebony wings? Almost straight down, but not quite yet. So this is a very dangerous area, briefly. Again, we're generally fine from all the projectiles, which is great. Feel exceptionally helpful in this level. Are you a fancy lad? You seem to be a fancy lad with the sheer amount of help you have. Bird. We like the bird. Yep, pretty much straight down, for the most part. Maybe a bit to the right. Let's see if we can find it. No. Song of Mana level 8. I'll be happy to upgrade that, very much so. Just have to pay a little bit of attention, eh? Oh, the wave. The wave is fast and thick. And we're basically at the just gotta look around for it. Can be a good time. Now, if I was a movie fast pants, where would I? Oh my god, look how many. Get her. Oh, they're there. Get. Ebony wings. Thank the Lord. Okay, so now down a bit, and then just to the right. I feel like traveling right is the harder of the two, since we have huge range on our Bible for sure. Crown might be helpful as well, sooner rather than later, but it's like the longer we spend waiting to upgrade it, the less it's worth. But some of these enemies are just so tough, I feel like we need a lot of. And we'll just run for the most part until we get to a wall like this. We probably would have died without the wand though, to be fair. Like, it's keeping all this stuff back. Anything that slips through our Bibles, the only reason we're still alive is because of good Bible time. It's all because of the wand. Chicken, don't really need it for now. Makes the garlic nom nom nomming. The garlic is also somewhat weak. It makes the start much easier, but then it falls off pretty badly. There's see any fancy lights in there. I can tell, right? Although I gotta say, not having to worry about projectiles, because like any damage hitting the projectiles just basically gets rid of them. Extremely helpful. There's so much stuff on the screen. Just move my mouse off. What are you doing? In there? That didn't even kill that guy. He got run over by a minecart and it didn't even rip a roni. Leaving the birds behind again. Should try to upgrade the birds as much as possible. Okay, this is about where we're looking to be then. What's down here? Further down. Uh-oh. Old Neptunium himself. Move, move, move. Are we doing enough damage to slowly move these back? Yes. Will we be able to upgrade anything? No. Grab it. Oh, actually, yeah, the mana. The Song of Mana. Great. Mana ja 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 ja. That's extremely helpful, actually. Pow. Now it's huge. And is it in here? It is. One candelabra door, please. Big area. Oh, we love it. The biggest area. So now we'll travel up to get the armor for free. Why not? And just generally lovely. Just want to try to hit the crown. Want to try to get Minos again. Minotaros. It's interesting because the more air we get, the actually less effective the Bibles are. The stuff can start slipping through. Got a long way to go. Seems like not a great wave either. I think I'm not dying. Nah, except me. I'm dying. I'm gonna pause for a second. Let some stuff die so we can get some XP. Ooh, scary ass. Yeah, let's do crown. It's a bit of an investment right now, but again, we need it sooner rather than later, probably. Give the, what's it called? Song of Mana? I don't remember what the updated version is called anymore. Got some space to work. Whoopsies. The crown is maxed out now. Cooldown. Attract range. Cooldown's probably more beneficial. Will we level anything? Pichon. That's unideal. Really don't worry about this yet. Start traveling again. my lord. Actually seems pretty heckin' scary. Oh god. I want all of those. Can I have all of them, please? Let's slowly make our way through here again. Yeah. Take that. Eat minecart, scumbags. Ruh-roh. He's a real big boy. He's a real big boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're getting absolutely wrecked. Maybe. I think that's probably helping actually quite a bit. Oh no! The Mino got in. Wrecked. Holy smokes, huh? What a run. Manager. Big TPS though. True. Jeez. Well, we'll have to leave it there, sadly. We didn't quite have enough for the full on get in there, smash everything, survive. Oh, and a little bit shy. But, you know, it was alright. We did okay. We didn't do good, but we did okay. Cool. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Man, guys, pick this game up. Super cheap. If you're interested, of course. Lots of fun. Still more stuff coming down. Ridiculous. If you like arcadey type stuff, man, into it. It does have the roguelike aspects to it, but I think it scales pretty well. It still stays interesting as you start at the beginning and sort of learn how to play the game, and it goes up. Man, just fun. Fun a lot. So, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, friends, keep on quad rooting. Bye.